Good morning, everyone. I'm glad you're all here. Thank you very much for joining me. Well, guess what? The FDA has restricted the use of Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine due to blood clot risks. Well, I guess all those conspiracy theories that people were saying that the Johnson & Johnson one-dose COVID vaccine could cause blood clots in a small number of people who received it. Recently, I got 2 calls from the CDC asking questions about vaccines and our family's history of vaccines, including grandchildren, everybody that lived in the house. Back when the pandemic was first going on, the local hospital called me a total of 6 times pushing for the vaccine. I finally had to get really mean with them to get the phone calls to stop. The FDA has reversed course, ruling the risk of the side effects called thrombosis. I'm sorry, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I'm still working on my first cup of coffee today. With thrombocytopenia syndrome outweighs the benefits. The blood clots form in unusual places such as veins that drain blood from the brain. FDA vaccine chief Dr. Peter Marks said the agency made the decision after re-examining the data on the risk of life-threatening blood clots, concluding that they are limited to Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Now, supposedly, out of the 17 million Americans who received the Johnson & Johnson shot, federal scientists have identified 60 cases of the side effect, including 9 that were fatal. As of mid-March, that amounts to 3.23 blood clot cases per million Johnson & Johnson shots. Risk of death from COVID is like 0.1 or 0.3. You got a higher rate of complications from the vaccine than from the COVID. The problem is more common in women under 50, where the death rate was roughly 1 per 1 million shots, according to Marks. So what the FDA now is recommending, that it is limiting the emergency use authorization of the Johnson & Johnson Janssen COVID-19 vaccine to people 18 years and older for whom other vaccines aren't approved or accessible, and those who opt for the Johnson & Johnson because they wouldn't otherwise get vaccinated. I think of all the people who have had their accounts shut down, blocked, and shadow banned for putting out, because we here in the social community heard about these blood clots and reported them and then suffered the censoring because of that. So what are your thoughts? Put those comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your support. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.